The Gestos system is mostly back up and running. Apart from 2 separate servers set aside for studying and preserving the alteration virus, the network is now virus-free. I've tried to help you track Shirley, but there's no trace of any data source in the foundational layer. In other words, Shirley isn't there right now.
Where's Shirley gone? Is it possible she's in the surface layer now?
That's what I'm thinking. After you resolved the Gestos crisis, the system's foundation categorized and transferred Shirley's data to the surface layer so it could be fully restored. Shirley isn't like you. She entered the network because of the Void Piercer, and doesn't have the authorizer off, nor the authorizer's terminal. That means she can't leave the surface layer on her own.
So you're saying that if I find her and use my authorizer's terminal to disconnect her from the network's world, she'll regain consciousness?
Very good. I actually tried to enter the surface layer to search for her, but for some reason, I was denied access. It looks like you might be the only one who can get in now.
Thank you, Plotty. I've got this from here. I'll find Shirley. But the network's world is vast. Where could Shirley possibly be?
Child Safety Handbook, Chapter 3, Rule 1. If a child is missing, report it right away. The nearest officer will help you search the city's surveillance system.
Well, that could work, but Shirley isn't part of the network, and she doesn't have a fake researcher persona made by Plotty like I do. I doubt the citizen system here has any record of her.
Mia has no options remaining.
You just reminded me. Even if I can't get Rosalind's help, I'm from Wednesday.
Mia does not understand you.
Have you forgotten? Wednesday has the most brilliant hacker in all of Ida, Gray Fox. As long as Shirley's in the surface layer, Gray Fox will definitely find a way to track her down.
Understood. Mia is navigating to Odin's Tavern.
Every drink in our bar has its own story. Since you're new here, why not start with some of our classics, like the Hammer of Thor or Tear's Edge?
I don't want either of those.
Huh? What do you want then? How about my special recommendation, the Rainbow Bridge?
I'll have a Gungnir, please.
It seems you came prepared. But I must warn you, this is a very strong drink.
It's also a drink? I thought it was a code phrase for the bartender when someone wants to see Wednesday.
Can you just follow the script, please? I promise you'll get to see Wednesday. Just let me finish what I've got to say first. I practiced this for ages. All right, listen carefully. Gungnir, the Spear of Destiny, is Odin's weapon. And when it's thrown, it never misses its mark. In the mythology of humanity's home planet, they say a shooting star is actually Gungnir being thrown. That's why humans make wishes when they see one. So, since you've ordered a Gungnir, please make your wish.
I wish Wednesday can help me find my dog. It ran out of the door yesterday when I opened it for the delivery, and I couldn't catch it.
Lost your dog, huh? Piece of cake. Just give me a photo and I promise we'll find it within 24 hours.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much.
Hey, look who it is! No need for introductions. What can I get you to drink?
Seeing others ordering Gungnirs here really takes me back. When I first came here to ask Bagus for a drink, I never thought I'd end up being a member of Wednesday. Oh yeah, where's Bagus today? I can't believe he still trusts you to manage the tavern. Isn't he worried you'll break more cups?
Don't even talk about him! Bagus is such a swindler. He's always trying to exploit me for free labor.
Huh?
I have no idea how he managed to get Odin's Tavern onto the list of social work service hours. He said I'd broken too many cups before, so I had to make it up to him. Then he packed his bags, said he was going on a trip, and left me here to work my butt off.
That's not so bad, is it? I mean, if you've got to do your social work somewhere, Odin's Tavern is certainly a cozy option.
I guess. Odin's Tavern is often open at night, too, so I get double pay. That means I might be free sooner than I thought. You haven't ordered yet.
I didn't come here for a drink. I'm looking for Gray Fox. Is she around?
Haven't you guys already arranged a meetup? She's been waiting for you at the usual spot, you know. Oh, and don't forget the dog photo.
Hi, Gray Fox. A guest just dropped off this photo, saying it's of their lost dog. Anka asked me to give it to you. Also, Anka mentioned you were waiting for me?
Finding the dog will be a piece of cake. Just leave it to 7. As for you, I'm guessing you're here to ask about Shirley, right?
Do you know where she is? Wait, do you even know Shirley?
I know Shirley, and I know that neither of you belong here. To you, I'm just a piece of data.
Data? Is that what Gesthos told you? I don't know exactly what he said, but I've never regarded our Wednesday friends as just data. You're all just as real to me as anyone in the outside world, my friends. Everything we've been through together isn't just fiction to me.
Do your people feel the same way as you do?
Do you mean Plotty?
Plotty? Is that someone you know in that world? Never mind. It doesn't matter to me. We won't be meeting anytime soon, anyway.
If you wish to meet, it's possible. Plotty can come here just like I can. We call this an auth.
Okay, so you can access the network as an authorizer who forms a cybernetic link with Gesthos. I figured this out when we first entered the smart city. But that's not what I'm talking about.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Gesthos gave me the green light. Here on Ida, the network simulated planet, I'm the world's gatekeeper. ID, Heimdall. Your team can only enter the network simulated world of Ida with my permission.
But you just said you wouldn't meet with Plotty. So does that mean no one else gets in here except me?
Yep.
I don't understand. Why are you doing this?
You're right. We're not just data. We're alive. To us, this isn't a fictional world. It's our home. Our reality. What about you? This is your lost history. Packed with secrets wiped out by the cataclysm 50 years ago. For your scholars, it's the ultimate relic. The inhabitants here are basically data generated by Gesthos, used as key research subjects to study life, consciousness, and the connection between the body and soul. They are the cheapest experimental resources. For regular folk, this might feel like the most realistic game ever made. I've heard it's a wasteland out there. Can you really guarantee no one would choose to live here?
I never gave these issues much thought before, but now I see how serious they are. It's gonna take a lot of time and effort to solve them.
Simply put, if I were one of your kin, I wouldn't let a treasure like this slip away. That's why, to protect our way of life here, we can't just let outsiders wander in. Your solutions sound too complicated and hard to carry out. Our entire existence depends on Gesthos, which you control. And honestly, we don't think that's fair.
I understand. I'll let the people on the outside know how you feel and do my best to speak for you. But just so you know, these decisions aren't mine to make on my own.
Thanks, but don't sweat it too much. Once I crack this brain in a vat thing, I might just find a way for everyone here to be on equal footing with you guys. Only then will we finally have a truly fair conversation.
Brain in a vat? Looks like Ida's top hacker has dived into the most intriguing game of their life. Still, I'm a bit surprised you'd willingly become Gestos' gatekeeper.
I'm telling you, this wasn't my call. It's all Gestos' fault. After he showed me the truth of this world, we struck a deal. I have to guard the gate here until I figure out how to break free from the brain in a vat. All right, I've told you everything you need to know. I've been pretty busy recently, so you'd better get on with your own stuff. Before Gestos went into hibernation, he mentioned that your friend Shirley got stuck in the code world and asked me to help you track her down. Don't worry, she'll be safe. While you were gone, she was exploring Asperia on her own and seemed quite happy. Their surveillance shows she's still around, so you should head over there.
Shirley!
Seeing the three of us here like this. Shirley, it's been so long. Shirley, you look amazing.
Mia?
Mia said it wrong.
Mia, head to the back door and send the message that Shirley is safe.
Will do.
Yeah, it's so lively and vibrant. Totally different from the outside world of Asperia. Shirley, how have you been holding up here all this time? Speaking of which, how come you know about Wednesday? Owners celebrating? Was that the day Anka planned the Wednesday gathering to watch the fireworks? It seems like you've been doing well and getting along quite nicely with Wednesday. Have you tried that rainbow bridge she's always raving about? Now it's just the two of us here. You don't need to worry about anyone else's feelings or hold anything back. So, will you answer my question honestly? Compared to being the Nemesis, an angel of clemency, do you prefer who you are now in the network? It's not because Asperia here is more beautiful and bustling now than when we first encountered it. And it's not because life here is more peaceful. It's because here, you're not seen as the Nemesis or some weird machine. Here, just like in the shelter, you can simply be yourself. There's no need to apologize, Shirley. You didn't do anything wrong. You became an aberration for Zeke and everyone in the shelter, and turned into the Nemesis because of the Sage's conspiracy. You don't like becoming a cold, unfeeling machine or being turned into a weapon. You're drawn to this beautiful world and value who you are now. These are perfectly human feelings. If you want, I can stick around a bit longer. Let me think. Have you checked out Sylvia Business Street yet? Oh, and there's the Astra building. I've heard it has the best cinema in Asperia. Shirley, about Zeke. I get it. But before we head back, I've got some good news to share with you. After you and Nem entered Gestos, something happened. Zeke remembers everything now. He knows you're his sister and has been waiting for you to wake up. Leave that to me. I'll teach you. Just like you once taught me how to use the space rift. Shirley, this is the system's back door. With the device here, I can send you back.
Authorizer. Shirley.
Shirley? Where's Shirley?
It seems Shirley can't access this place. The Authorizer's terminal has an error. This doesn't make any sense.
What's going on? This shouldn't be happening. Mia, let's go back and check it out. I tried to access the back door, but I couldn't bring you with me. I guess I didn't do it right. I'll give it another try.
can't access the system's backdoor. Surely, are you stuck?
It's not entirely impossible. How about this? Mia can send a message to your brother to let him know you're safe. Meanwhile, I'll head to the Smart City to check on Nem. The Smart City Control Center is only accessible to authorizers. Right now, you can't access or enter the back door. Stay at the tavern and wait for my news. Anka and Grey Fox will take care of you. Don't worry, I promise I'll find a way to bring you back. I'll be back soon. I promise.
Authorizer!
Antoria, what are you doing here?
I've been waiting for you, of course. You may not know it yet, but I'm actually a great prophet. I foresaw that you'd come looking for my help, so I came to find you first.
You're still saying strange stuff like that, huh? But I'm glad you're all right. I was a little worried about you and the Defense Forces.
Worried about me? There's no need for that. Since you completed the reality reshaping program, the Temporal Anomaly Response Force and I have been living normal lives again for a while now. Speaking of which, the rent in Astra skyrocketed. It's tripled since I first arrived in Asperia. Luckily, my commander allowance covers it. Otherwise, I'd be living on the streets here.
You're renting a place?
Sure. When I first entered hyperspace, I'd never thought I'd make it back. So I sold everything I owned and left my 12-year-old cat with a friend to take care of. And there I was, back in Asperia with no place to stay, no clothes to wear, and nothing to eat. You have no idea how exhausting it was to start over, especially since I came back on the weekend. I couldn't get anything done. It was maddening.
All right, all right. I'll listen to your complaints about city life later. But right now, there are more important things to deal with.
Wait a second. Allow me, the great prophet, to take a guess. You've got an important friend, and you're here to help her, right? And that friend, she's a gentle and charming girl with long hair who's shared countless experiences with you, and her name is... Shirley.
Wow, you actually foresaw that, Great Prophet. You discussed it with Void Piercer when you were in the foundational layer, right?
Oh dear, you've seen right through me. To be honest, we didn't talk much. I've only met Miss Shirley once, and before we could really chat, Void Piercer showed up again. Back then, in the foundational layer, it felt like only one of them could appear at a time. Void Piercer spoke briefly, mostly just to explain Shirley's presence to me.
So, Great Prophet and Perfect Authorizer, with all your knowledge, when were you planning to fill me in on all this?
Don't rush. You just said there's plenty of time in the future to listen to me vent.
The future can wait. Today, there's something crucial I need to handle. You mentioned Shirley. She is my most important friend, and she's stuck in the network's world. I need to find a way to get her out.
You should be more patient with me. After all, I'm the world's one and only perfect authorizer. You're so smart, yet you still haven't figured out why I know so much? Surely you've pieced together my connection to Gestos by now. If you want to rescue Shirley, you need to consider what makes the perfect authorizer truly unique.
Do you know how we can get Shirley out of here?
Are you ready to indulge in my ramblings now?
It all depends on what you're rambling about. I've been helping you on the foundational layer for Void Piercer's sake, but that doesn't mean I don't have doubts about your bizarre actions and words.
Shirley has spent too much time in the network's world, entering the foundational layer without the authorizer's terminal. As a result, the data source of her consciousness is now deeply integrated into the system. In other words, Shirley is now like those friends you've encountered in the network's world. She's become a part of it. She's no longer a person from the real world. and this change is irreversible.
But you can fix this, can't you?
You still remember what you just called me, Authorizer?
Just now? Oh, Great Prophet and Perfect Authorizer.
Bingo. The system's recognition of Shirley's data source of consciousness can be altered, reducing her integration with the network. As the Perfect Authorizer, this is just one of the many abilities I possess.
Gestos once told me that I'd become the Perfect Authorizer one day. Is the Perfect Authorizer not something innate? Can it actually be created?
Do you remember that strange move I made before the showdown with Nem?
So what exactly did you do to me back then? Is it related to the Perfect Authorizer?
It was the Perfect Authorizer source code. The source code integrates deeply with the data source of your consciousness, impacting your real-world body. It is entirely unique and cannot be replicated. To become the Perfect Authorizer, you just need to complete the final step of the auth activation process. I'm going to take you to the Smart City Design Institute. Back when the Smart City was still in its design phase, all experiments related to Gestos were conducted there. The Smart City Design Institute can help you complete the auth activation process. Once activated, you'll officially become the Perfect Authorizer, allowing Shirley to return to the real world and reunite with her brother.
Let's go then.
This is the Smart City Design Institute. It's been so long since I was last here, yet it looks exactly the same as I remember, completely unchanged. Well, it's only 2664 and just over a year has passed since I entered hyperspace.
The Smart City Design Institute? Is this related to the Gestos Smart City?
The distant beacon supercomputer, SAM, was upgraded to Gestos right here. And it was in this very place that I became the Perfect Authorizer. As the Smart City took shape, the equipment housing Gestos was gradually moved into it. Once construction was completed, the Design Institute's mission was declared accomplished.
So why aren't we heading to the Smart City? Does the Perfect Authorizer's auth need to be activated here?
Well, you said you're from the year 2713 and that Kieran's reality reshaping program failed, right? Did you really think that the source of the temporal anomalies was omnium radiation? It seems that after the cataclysm, humanity's research into omnium has regressed. This is completely unacceptable. In 2664, humanity still couldn't control omnium, but with you as the Perfect Authorizer, a new hope has emerged. Kieran's reality reshaping program isn't just some reckless plan. If we want to fully resolve the issues with those aberrations. Oh no, it seems the circuit control device has malfunctioned.
Is it broken? Are you serious? The auth activation process can't be started?
I'm just teasing you. As the Perfect Authorizer, I need to show you what makes me stand out from the rest, right? Welcome to the Smart City of 2661, the place where it all began.
2661? This place is nothing like where we were before.
Let's go, Authorizer. You know, on my first day of elementary school, there was this sweet teacher at the gate. She taught me this little circle gesture. Said it would bring me luck in my studies.
Enslaved by the Master is a privilege for humans. Antolia, this power now belongs to the Master.
Is it over?
Authorizer, from now on, this is your story. The shattered world of the future, it's yours to change.